Hey guys, in this video, we're going to take a look at the actual cost of living in North Carolina, and more specifically, Thomasville, North Carolina. Moving to an area, you want to know exactly how far your dollar is going to go. In this video, we're going to cover that. So first and foremost, if you're looking to move to Thomasville, you're going to need somewhere to live. So let's take a look at housing first. So as of the filming of this video at the beginning of 2021, right now our average home price around Thomasville is around $185. Let's just call it high 180s. Now here in Thomasville, our median home price is around $185, $188. I just call it high 180s. Now I understand somebody coming to Thomasville or North Carolina and being a first-time home buyer, that might seem a little unattainable for you. But a lot of homes in the Thomasville area will have some that are smaller square footage, still might be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, or a 3-bedroom, 1-bath that is move-in ready around the 140s to 160s in a pretty nice neighborhood. Now if you still think the 180 to 200 range is a little high for you, consider this. That means somebody coming from California or New York or somewhere where the median home price is a lot higher, your dollar's going to go a lot farther in Thomasville. Here we are at one of Thomasville's typical 3-bed, 2-bath ranch-style homes with a 2-bay garage. This home's priced at $140,000. In this price range, it's very typical in Thomasville to see, houses from the mid-60s to the 80s in that price range, depending on how much work they need. Now, if you go outside Thomasville, more in the country, and you're looking for something with more land, well, typically you're going to have to take less house to get more land, or one that's not quite as modern, and you're willing to put in what they call sweat equity. This is a great price point that we see a lot in Thomasville for your first-time home buyers, somewhere between 120 and upper 160s if you're able to get there. You'll find a house like this one, or if you want one that's a little bit newer, you might have to get a little bit less square footage or less land. More than 63% of North Carolina residents are homeowners. Most are 3-bed, 2-bath. Now from between 2017 and 2018, home values actually increased 7.5%. That's more than a lot of people see in their stock markets. North Carolina as a whole, not just Thomasville, is generally more affordable than the national median. Now what we see a lot in Thomasville are rentals as well. Those average, from what I'm seeing, anywhere from $600 to $700, depending on obviously the neighborhood and the condition of the house. But if you want a more modern house, you're looking $1,000 to $1,200 all day long. Let's talk about transportation. So obviously if you're moving to Thomasville, you got to get here and there. According to Gas Buddy for January of 2021, it shows a gallon of gas in Thomasville is averaging $2.19 a gallon. Although commute times in Thomasville are right at the national average, anywhere from 24 to 30 minutes to get to most people's jobs, which are generally in larger cities of Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point. So one thing we're not so great on in Thomasville is health care. Not that we're unhealthy, but we just don't have a large selection. We have a lot of these urgent cares and one main hospital that's small compared to most hospitals in the area. So that keeps our local health care costs are just slightly above the national average, actually. When moving to North Carolina, the Triad, and the Thomasville area, taxes can make up a significant part of the pie when you're talking about the cost of living. There's income tax, excise tax, property tax, sales tax. In North Carolina, real estate tax is on an ad valorem basis, where each county administers the assessment and collections. Rates vary county by county. Currently, Davidson County sits at 54 cents per hundred on your property tax rate. Now, if you're buying a piece of property, one thing to consider is transfer taxes, and that's $1 per $500 of sale price. Our income tax in North Carolina is a flat rate of 5.75%. Capital gains is at 5.8%. And our sales tax is at 4.75%. The only pro tax related item is if you inherit a property here, there's no inheritance tax. Thomasville and Davidson County, in which it's located, is highly sought after residents around the area want to stay in Davidson County or move to Davidson County because it's known for its low county taxes. Now when it comes mealtime, you're probably going to have very few choices in Thomasville. We've got a few sit-down type restaurants, but very few. There's a East Coast Wings, we got a Ruby Tuesdays, and a 66 Pizzeria. There's a few more, but not a whole lot of what I would call fine dining. We have a lot of fast food. Now, when it comes to talking about the cost of living, fast food is generally easier on your wallet, but it's also probably not the healthiest for you. But if you're looking to go out and have a better meal experience, you're generally going to have to go to one of the bigger cities of Winston-Salem, Greensboro, or surrounding areas to get a more sit-down type meal. So I hope that answers some of your questions about moving to Thomasville and the cost of living for things here in Thomasville. If you got any additional questions about the area or surrounding areas, please leave them in the comments or leave a comment below what video you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for watching.